So, okay, I look like a zombie because I am a zombie. I have just spent 14 hours on a bus and I am exhausted. Just wanted to say, next week I am meant to be moving in and I've only just booked my ticket for 6 days from now to leave and arrive in a week from now. So, last minute. Everything here has been a bit crazy because I have not really been here. Bye! 5 days before I'm meant to leave and we've just brought up my suitcase from the garage because I need to start packing. Okay, so like I said yesterday, I pulled out my bag from the garage and today I started packing, but I am terrible at judging space. So I have no idea if my clothes are all gonna fit. I have no idea if I'm taking everything. I feel like I am, but I don't know. And I have packed sort of half, I think, but I don't know. And the suitcase still has space for, I think, more than half, but again, I can't really tell, so I don't know. And what I have left to pack are a couple of really thick jumpers and then like leggings and thin tops and everything. So I can't tell you. I can't tell you if it's gonna fit or not. But what I did, because I was thinking, what if it doesn't fit, was I decided to look up the luggage rules. Because when I booked, I think it said you can only take one hand luggage and one luggage, but I thought I'll just double check. And it actually says for domestic bus ride, you can take 2 medium-sized bags and 1 hand luggage. But I don't know if my bag is medium-sized, so I was trying to measure it, and then I tried to use like an A4 piece of paper to measure it because I don't have a tape measure. First I was using my phone. It was a mess, but I think it does count for a medium-sized bag, so I think I can get away with 2 suitcases. So I'll take my big one, my small one, and then have a backpack as well, which is really good. I'm now just having lunch and then I'm gonna say goodbye to a couple of people because this is the last time I'm gonna see them, and that's my plan for today. Also, I need to print some stuff because I need stuff printed. So I borrowed my grandma's library card and I'll be doing that after lunch. Okay, bye! Okay, so I was just packing and my shot from Hamilton came up and I don't know, I was listening to it and I was just thinking I'm so excited to move, which I guess is a really good thing. Also, earlier today I was speaking to my parents on the phone, and while I was on the phone to them, my brother came home and he heard that I was on the phone and he goes, Raquel! And then my sister came out of her room because she heard my name, and it was just really sweet because I'm a very family oriented person and that's sort of been the hardest thing about moving, and it was just nice to know that they still got excited about sort of hearing my name, and it was just so sweet to see my parents and my siblings all huddled around the phone, and I don't know, it just made me really happy. I've just noticed that I accidentally am matching. This is the top I was wearing today and then my pajamas. Whoops. So here's my problem. Every time I think I'm done with something or I'm getting close to the end, I realize there are more things to be done. So I've just realized I still have all my toiletries to do. Okay, so I woke up maybe 1 or 2 hours ago and my first thought as soon as I woke up was, oh my god, I'm leaving in 3 days, which is not actually correct. I'm leaving in 2 days. And that's just mad. But also my parents have just sent 2 messages saying good luck on your final weekend, and it's just crazy that I'm actually moving in 2 days. I don't even feel like I'm going, and then when I think about the fact that I'm actually going, I still feel like, oh, I'm just gonna go for a week or so and then I'm gonna come back. And I haven't quite got it in my head yet that I'm actually moving there, which is crazy. My grandma just gave me a little housewarming gift, and it's a set of knives that she has and that I use all the time, and I love these knives. Yay! I also forgot to mention that I think it was yesterday when I was on the phone to my parents, I was telling them about how I was going to carry my bags around and how it was going to be quite heavy to walk around the city, and then suddenly they said, why don't you just take an Uber? And for me, I never take Uber, so it hadn't even crossed my mind, and I was like, well, of course I could do that, but I could also walk because it's free. And they said, no, Raquel, take an Uber. You're going to be carrying 3 bags around. Take an Uber. I've just been trying to pack as much as I can. Up until now, I was just packing clothes and then going to do all the other things after. Now I just decided to do as much as I can, and I'm trying to figure out how much more I still have to go. So I've just put this pile on that bed, which is actually stuff I'm still wearing, but I do want to take with. That's my luggage. Those are my shoes and 2 pillows I'm hoping to take. This coat is gonna be worn, and then what I've got underneath is stuff for the next few days. My hand luggage, what I'm gonna wear, plus my small bag. And then in this top drawer, I have clothes for now. Middle drawer, I've got stuff I want to take if I can, but if not, I'll leave it. And bottom drawer, I've got stuff I'm leaving. It's a lot. I'm just hoping that National Express isn't too strict on their hand luggage policy, because otherwise we've got a problem. But if we've got a problem, I will just pay. Like, I need to take this stuff. I've just received this from my mum. I have no idea what it is. It says it's fragile. I'm not gonna show it, but it's a collage of lots of photos of my family, and it's gorgeous. Okay, so I just went to some family to say goodbye to them, and first of all I was given some money by my cousin, which was very kind because she said just use it to treat yourself, which I will need. And then I was also given, look at that, a spice rack, and I just feel like I've been spoiled today. I've just got to figure out how I'm gonna get that in my luggage. I've just noticed in the bag she also put a little card, so let's read it. Very sweet. I'm so done. I've just tried to fit in as many last minute things as possible into all my cases, and it's so hard. I've given up on the pretense of my hand luggage being hand luggage, and I'm accepting the fact that I'm gonna have to pay, but that's fine. I'm almost there. It's just all these last minute things I have to pack, but I'll get there. I've just been given another card and this beautiful game, which I will be playing a lot. I am very exhausted. I've been packing last minute things all day, trying to create as much space as possible and shoving things in everywhere. And just now I asked to borrow a safety pin so that I could try and fit some stuff in the front pocket of my bag, which is broken and doesn't have a zip. So I've just safety pinned it shut. We will see how that goes. I feel like every minute we're getting closer to me leaving is a thing more I'm leaving behind. But also in my head I keep imagining, oh, once I get on the coach, it's fine. But it's not, because then I still have a ferry, another coach, and 2 Ubers. But it will be fine. It will be fine. It's just, I kind of want to get there already so I don't have to worry about getting there. I've also just put on a final load and I was just watching it for the second it finished so that I could immediately hang it up and let it dry so it'll be done by tomorrow. I'm just praying it's gonna be so cold tomorrow. Like, I haven't checked the weather, but I should, because I need it to be like -12 because I'm gonna be wearing 10,000 layers. I also have this grand plan of filming everything, but realistically I'm probably not gonna be filming anything for like the last 24 hours just because I'm not gonna have any hands. I look around and what I see is there's too much stuff here. This isn't me. That's how I feel right now. But we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. And if not, it'll all work out. That's sort of been my whole attitude about everything these last few months, is just whatever doesn't work out now will work out eventually, and I have no doubt that it will, so it's gonna be okay. Okay, bye. Okay, I found a couple more safety pins, but they still weren't enough, and my bag isn't even closed yet, so we're gonna see how that goes once it's closed. And then I decided to just look for some masking tape, because I figured that's probably my best bet. But of course, why would my grandma have masking tape? So I looked for just any kind of sticky tape, and I was about to give up when I found this. So I'm gonna sticky tape this shut, because it's also, I think, just for safety, a risk. So let's do it. And let's pray. Okay, so I packed up a few of the last minute wash things, which aren't all done yet, so I'm waiting for the rest to dry, and packed a few last minute things, and then I decided I needed to distract myself, so I decided to pull out bananagrams and play by myself and put on Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again in the background. Definitely wasn't the smartest idea. For the most part I was fine, but there's a couple of songs that get me, and the last song that just played was I'll Be Waiting For You, and I just sobbed. But that's not because I'm moving, that's just because I'm leaving my parents. Ah well, it's all part of the fun. I honestly feel like right now I belong in a movie scene. I have just been putting on my music, all musicals, all very upbeat. I put it on shuffle, but it all just happened to be very upbeat, and just sort of dancing along whilst playing bananagrams and just looking like a fool, but I don't care, and this just feels like the right way to spend my final few hours here. I still have stuff to do, of course, but bananagrams is more important, obviously. I'm also so undecided about whether or not I want to shower now and change, and then shower again later and change again, or if I should just stay in my pajamas for the rest and then shower later, get changed, and that's that, and then I can already pack away those clothes. But while I'm deciding, all my clothes are still out. Plus I've still got stuff that's still drying, but it's fine. It'll all work out. It's now nearly 3. My clothes are practically dry. I think they're still a little bit damp, but I'm just gonna pack them, and I've decided to not shower until later, so I'm gonna put everything away except this dressing gown, which I don't know how I'm gonna fit in my bag, and the clothes I'm gonna wear tonight. And I think then I've got almost everything packed, except my laptop, which is gonna be another problem. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I've said that too much today. Okay, I've just closed 2 of my 3 bags, and all I have left to fit in is a jumper, which worst comes to worst I will wear, a pair of jeans, which is not ideal, this dressing gown, which I have no idea what to do, again, worst comes to worst I will wear, and my laptop. But we'll figure it out. It'll be okay. I'm leaving in about 5 minutes, and I just want to show you the situation. That's my empty bed. That's the pathetic bananagrams I didn't get to finish. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4 bags. Those are jumpers and clothes I'm gonna have to wear. That's bag 5. I've also just had food, and hopefully that will sustain me until, well, 24 hours from now. Wish me luck!
They ask all trip passengers to remain seated.
I literally walked in and decided I need a shower, but of course I don't have any clothes or any towels or anything ready, so I had to open my bag and I just opened it and sighed because I don't know where to begin. Also, as I was carrying this huge bag up the stairs, I had to keep reminding myself this is actually going to be where I'm going to live for the next who knows how long, and that's just so exciting to me. This is the situation right now, by the way. Excuse everything about the way I look right now. As I've been unpacking, I found some of the spices which I'd sort of put everywhere randomly because I didn't want them to get broken. And I've just found this mug, but I want to see if it survived. So far it looks okay. We're halfway through, I would say, but there's a lot of clothes on my bed at the moment that need hangers and things because I don't have any. But I've just found the jumper in which I think I stored my duo. So yes, let's see if it survived. Yes. All you need in a new house. I have emptied the entire case, but this whole pile here, which you can't see, is stuff I need to hang up, and I just do not have enough hangers. There's like 5 in the cupboard. This is literally all kitchen stuff. By the way, this is how I'm currently dealing with my hanging clothes. All day today I had very much intended to go out shopping, buy some food stuff so I could eat, and then by the time I'd unpacked I was just so tired, so I got into pajamas, and I still had some food that I could eat for supper now, although it wasn't a huge supper, but I've just realized tomorrow morning I'm not gonna have any breakfast. But it's fine, I'll do a shop in the morning and I'll have brunch or something. I was also wondering why I felt so tired at 8 o'clock, and then I realized it's because I didn't sleep all night, which I think I just like erased from my memory. Oh, it's bedtime. I've just come back from my first sort of big shop, and because I'm a sucker for savings, I definitely bought more than I needed. For example, I bought 12 yogurts, but that's because it was 12 for £4, whereas otherwise it would have been 12 for more than £8. So I got more than half price off that. And then I also had to buy shampoo and conditioner, and that had a deal, so that was good. And I bought these corn pieces, which is vegetarian meat, and it was 1 for £3.20 or 3 for £6, so it was more than if you bought 2. So I was like, well, I guess I'm buying 3 because you can freeze those. Okay, so I think I told you guys that I bought a candle and I haven't even lit it yet, but my room smells of autumn. There's no explaining it, it smells of autumn. Okay, so I have very much had the intention of finishing up this video, and because I don't feel comfortable yet to tell you guys where I am and what I'm doing, I'm just gonna end this video here. But just very quickly before I do, my flatmate, I was sitting downstairs and she offered to make tea and I said yes, and then we both sort of forgot about it, and I went to my room, was ready to get into bed, and I just hear a knock at my door and I'm like, okay. And she's brought the tea upstairs to me. It was just really nice. It's the little things in life, people. But I am gonna go to bed now because I am dropping and my shoulders are still aching from lugging around 3 suitcases. Okay, bye.